It's good, yo. Me and Riley finna teach about the Viking period in the Bible. When we mean Riley, just mean Riley, cause I don't feel like talking on here. So yeah, enjoy.
For the introduction, the divided kingdom period in the Bible starts in 930 BC and ends in 722 BC. It is referred to as Israel's darkest period and is highlighted by the split of the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. The split. The northern kingdom splits from the southern kingdom. The northern kingdom was unhappy with the heavy taxes and labor being put upon them by King Solomon. So Jeroboam, the leader of the northern kingdom revolt, told Rehoboam, the king of Israel, and the successor of Solomon, to lighten their taxes and their labor. So Rehoboam consulted with his elderly advisors, who told him to lessen their taxes. But he went to his younger advisors as well, who told him to greater their taxes and their labor. When Rehoboam refuses to lessen their work, Jeroboam led the northern kingdom into revolt against the southern kingdom, and they become two separate kingdoms. The southern kingdom was made up of the tribes of Benjamin and Judah, and the southern kingdom was made up of the rest of the tribes of Jerusalem being the southern kingdom. The northern kingdom. Since Jerusalem was a part of the southern kingdom, Jeroboam made two gold statues of the pagan god Baal in Dan and Bethel to worship, leading the northern kingdom to apostasy and idolatry. The story of the messenger. God sends a messenger to tell King Jeroboam to tear down the temple and the statues of Baal. When Jeroboam refuses, he points at the messenger, and when he does so, his hand withers away. He agrees to tear down the temple so he can get his hand back. Now, important prophets. Now we're going to look at some important prophets from the divided kingdom. Elijah. Elijah was a major prophet from the divided kingdom, who is known for being taken up to heaven in fiery chariot and hearing God in the silence after an earthquake. He is also known for challenging King Ahab and his priests. King Ahab was a king of the southern kingdom who married an evil pagan woman named Jezebel, who took delight in her sins. She influenced King Ahab into sacrificing to the pagan god Baal. In response, God sent 3.5 years of drought and famine to Israel. Eventually, Elijah goes to the king to convince him to go back to worshiping God. Elijah challenges the pagan priests to put fire to a bull to test their God, and he would call upon God to set fire to the bull. The pagan priests worship Baal through self-mutilation, through breaking their femur and cutting themselves. In the end, nothing happened. Then God set the bulls on fire, which had been doused in water to prove God's superiority over the pagan gods. Then the priests were seized and killed, justly though. Then the famine and drought were ended, and the southern kingdom began worshiping God again. Amos. This prophet from the southern kingdom of Judah delivered powerful messages of judgment against both the northern and southern kingdoms for their social injustice, idolatry, and oppression of the poor. Isaiah, one of the most significant prophets in the Bible. Isaiah ministered primarily to the southern kingdom during the reigns of several kings. His prophecies addressed a broad range of promises, including the coming Messiah, the judgment of nations, and the restoration of Israel. Jeremiah. His ministry spanned the later part of the divided kingdom period. He warned the people of Judah of impending judgment and the destruction of Jerusalem. Jeremiah's prophecies are marked by a deep sense of sorrow over the people's sinfulness. The end of divided kingdom. Due to the northern kingdom going astray from God and falling into idolatry and apostasy, the Assyrians invaded them and completed... Oh my...
That you
They just created anything and everyone there. The end.
That's all it is. But there's a lot of airspace to cover for Milroe. Still looking. Firing. Near corner. It's caught! Touchdown, Alabama! Isaiah Bond! On a 4th and a mile!
有风力，喂，big boy，必克有风。